Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Connors. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Pitt Panthers return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Powers through the defender. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So NC State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
Caught in the backfield, it's Heath. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. On the ground, it's Mayer. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Pittsburgh now has it in the red zone. Handoff to the single running back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Anderson will throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On second down, they'll take to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the returner will be brought down. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Buying some time. At midfield, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Hit right back to the line. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Coming after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score. Pittsburgh 3, NC State 0.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Mayer. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Pulls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense set on first down. On the run, it's Avant. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Anderson will throw. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on me.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Gets it out quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The give out of the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The field goal is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
looking to throw on second down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Goes to the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Anderson wants to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? He's going to let one fly down the middle. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He wants to pass it on second down. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Handoff from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the returner will be dragged down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll throw it on first down. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Looking to go up top on first down. He makes the catch. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, NC State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it, and get that clock running. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order